Hello student, welcome back to my channel. So in this video we will continue the topic of chapter current electricity. Now in today's lecture we will discuss here about the next topic which are very important for the upcoming topics. Here the topic which I will discuss in front of you today is about, first topic is the EMF of cell. EMF of cell, and the second topic is internal resistance of cell. Internal resistance of cell, and the third topic is terminal potential difference of a cell. Got it? So here we will discuss about these three formulas, and after that we will talk here about the relation between the terminal potential difference, EMF of cell, and the internal resistance and current, and many more. After this, after the discussion about the whole topic, we will talk here about the series combination and parallel combination derivation for the cells. Okay. So first, when we talk here about the first heading, which is EMF of cell. So in my previous lecture I have already explained about the EMF, what it stands. EMF of a cell, you know very well of a cell. EMF of cell means, the full form of EMF is electromotive force. It means that it is the force which is used to move the current carriers in a definite direction. Cause of this, the electric current will flow in the circuit. So here the EMF means electromotive force which is acting on the current carriers. On the other hand, you can say the one more definition of EMF, it is the maximum potential difference between the electrodes of a cell when there is no electric current is drawn through it. Got it? And third one, if you want to define the EMF in the term of in the term of energy, you can say that it is the maximum energy provided by the cell to drive unit charge, or unit, you can say the unit charge, you can say, once to complete the round in a closed circuit. Got it? So this is the definition of EMF. We have three definitions, different, which I have already explained right now. But out of these three, I will write here one definition which is common and related to the other ones. So the definition is EMF. It is the maximum potential difference between the electrode of cell, the electrodes of a cell when no current is drawn or flows through it, or you can say is drawn through it. Got it? Means when there is no use of electric cell, or you can say when the cell is connected in an open circuit, that time the maximum potential difference between their electrodes is called its EMF, and it is denoted by E sometimes, or here I will represent like epsilon symbol. Okay, so it is our EMF, and its SI unit, as I told you, it is maximum potential difference, so its SI unit remain same as potential difference, means volt, and the dimension formula also same as the dimension formula of potential difference or electric potential. Got it, student? So after the definition of EMF of cell, I will discuss here about the internal resistance of cell. What do you mean by the internal resistance of cell? As you know that in cell we have electrolyte electrolyte means solution, and electrodes. So this internal resistance is the resistance offered by the electrolyte and the electrode of a cell when there is no current is flow through it or drawn through it. Means when there is no current is drawn by the electrical cell in the given conductor in the given circuit, that time the resistance offered by the electrolyte and electrode of a cell is called its internal resistance, and it is noted by small r. So here the next one is the definition. Second definition is internal resistance. Internal resistance. It is noted by small r symbol. So here the resistance we can define the resistance offered by the electrolyte and electrode of a cell. Electrodes of a cell when there is no current flows through it. Okay, so this time the internal resistance, the resistance is called internal resistance, which is small r, and the remaining SI unit is ohm, and the dimension formula same as the resistance dimension formula. Here the value, if you think about the value of internal resistance, it is very small. Okay, student, the value of the magnitude or the value of small r is very small, as we have discussed earlier about the resistance of a conductor. It is large as compared to the internal resistance. When we discuss about the numerical related to the internal resistance, EMF and terminal potential difference, that time we will see in the given question we have the value of internal resistance much more less as compared to the value of external resistance. So here the value of resistance is very small, but initially, but as well as, but it will increase, but it increases as the cell put into the use. Means if we use the cell, we know that its EMF will goes down. It means that the value of resistance that time will increase. Okay, if we use more and more the electrical cell, the cell, that time the resistance which is here internal will also increase. Okay, student. So you can write this statement like this also. It increases as the cell put into more and more use. Okay, put to more and more use, this one. Now after this, student, the value of R depends on internal resistance. Internal resistance depends on some factors. Means it depends on some factors. As we know that the internal resistance of cell, as we use the electrical cell more and more, so it means that the internal resistance depends on nature of electrodes. Clear? Next, second we can say nature, concentration and temperature of electrolyte. Okay, after that we can say distance between the electrodes. After that we can say 1 2 3 and one more we can say, which is common, area of electrodes. How it relates with area? It means that R is inversely proportional to A. If area increases, it decreases. Means inverse relation with area. So these are some values in which the internal resistance of a cell depends. So here the definition we have EMF of cell and the internal resistance of cell, what it is and how we can define and understand the concept of internal resistance. After that we will talk here about the terminal potential difference. What is the meaning of terminal potential difference? As we have already discussed here about the EMF of cell. See student, when the electric circuit is not connected with the external circuit, means that the closed circuit, that time there is no current is drawn from the cell. That time the EMF means the potential difference between the electrodes of a cell is called its EMF. But what happens when we connect this cell into a closed circuit, or when the key is closed? If suppose initially I am connecting the cell in a circuit, it is open. That time the potential difference between the terminal of electrodes is called EMF. But here when we connect, when we on the key, or we can say when we close the key K, that time we will see that the current will drawn through the cell into the circuit, and that time we will measure here the potential difference between the terminal of cell by using the potential, means that voltmeter, potentiometer I am saying, by using the voltmeter. When we say when we measure the potential difference between their terminal, then we will see here about the potential difference which is different from the EMF of cell. Initially when there is no current is drawn through the cell, that time if we connect the potential, supposed to be, I have this diagram, random diagram I am drawing like this. Suppose this is our external circuit and this one is key. Initially I will open the key, and this is the internal resistance of, supposed to be this one. It is. So initially this is open, and here I connect the terminal, supposed to be these are the terminal which I want to connect with the voltmeter to measure the EMF of cell. That time I will see here the EMF of cell if there is no current is drawn through the circuit. That time the V is equal to the EMF of cell E. It will be measured by the voltmeter by connecting it to the terminal of cell. But when we will close the circuit by closing the key or connect the key, then we will see this is our positive terminal of battery, this is negative. Then we will see the current will flow through the circuit, and R be the external resistance. Then if we use the voltmeter in the terminal of, like this also we can connect the voltmeter in the terminal of cell, then we will see the reading of voltmeter is a little bit smaller than the reading of the EMF of cell. Means that when the current is drawn in the circuit by the cell, that time the voltmeter reading, means it is a terminal potential difference which is called now, the voltmeter reading V means terminal potential difference will be less than the EMF of cell. And by observation it observed that how much value is decreased by E, so that we will get the value of terminal potential difference less than the EMF of cell. So this value is equal to the potential difference, as I have drawn this one very small, in small like this one. The potential difference, it is like this, it is our internal resistance part. The potential difference across the resistance R, and this the potential drop across the resistance R, and this potential drop across the resistance R is IR. Then we will see here the value of V by definition is, as we know, that less than the value of EMF of cell E by the potential drop across the resistance, internal resistance R, which is equal to IR. So this is the definition of terminal potential difference. Got it? So after this formula we will see here what comes the result regarding the current and all. So for this, pause the video and note down. Now friend, see the next topic, which is here terminal potential difference. Terminal potential difference, which is noted by capital V. As I have already explained about the terminal potential difference, so see what happens in this derivation. So we have a battery connected with an external electric circuit. This is the internal resistance of battery. This one is the external resistance. Got it? And the battery right now, first case, this is open. Okay, so key is open. Now this one is internal resistance. This is the EMF of battery epsilon, and this one is the external resistance. Now see, I will take a dotted line to separate the region of battery, which is very helpful for you to understand the concept. And here I will use the voltmeter to measure the potential difference between the terminal of battery, which is here positive and this one is negative. So in second diagram, the same in second diagram I will draw, where the circuit is closed, remaining all things are same, but here the change is circuit is closed. Now in this time we will see what happens in the condition. This is R, small r, K is closed. Now again we will see the separate region. You can draw this diagram many times. So this one. So here the current is drawn. Current is drawn like this, like this. Got it? Now diagram 1, diagram 2. So as I told you, the terminal potential difference. The terminal potential difference, terminal potential difference is the potential difference between the electrodes of a cell when the current is drawn through it, or can say when the cell is in or is connected with closed circuit, or when the circuit is closed. You can define in many ways. The value of V is less than EMF of cell epsilon by the potential drop across the internal resistance. As I told you, by measuring the potential difference with the help of voltmeter, we will observe the value of V less than E from with respect to the first condition. We are talking here about right now the second condition. So this difference is equal to the potential drop across the internal resistance small r. It means equals to, it means we can say in short IR. It means potential drop, we can write in next line, it means potential drop across small r is equal to IR. Got it, student? Therefore, the value of V by definition can be written as epsilon minus IR. Point is clear? Now here we are talking about the value of electric current in this second condition, in this second diagram, and the value of V and the value of the value of internal resistance R and the current I in this way we will calculate. Here students, see, for calculating I and small r, let's see what comes here. Now see student, when the circuit is connected, when the cell is connected to the closed circuit or the circuit is closed, that time we know that very well the current will flow through the positive terminal of cell to negative terminal of cell, and the internal resistance of cell will increase and the value of EMF of cell will decrease, so that we will get a relation V is equals to epsilon minus IR or E minus IR by the definition of terminal potential difference. Now see, if we want to know about the internal resistance R and the current I, we will think about the resistance which are connected to the circuit. See, small r and capital R are connected in series in the given circuit. So when the current I is flowing, or when the current I flows in the circuit, that time the total resistance of the circuit is R plus R. So therefore we can write, if epsilon is the EMF of cell and I be the current, means the circuit is closed, I be the current flowing in the circuit. So that time what happened, I can be written as epsilon over R plus R, means this is that time the maximum potential difference. Got it, student? So I is equals to epsilon over, means E over R plus R. This is our equation number 1. Now we are thinking about the potential drop across the resistance R, which is equals to IR, and we know that very well. If we are thinking here, suppose the value of, if we are thinking here the value of the potential difference, if the value of potential difference, or you can say this one supposed to be A and this one supposed to be B, if the value of electric potential at the positive terminal of, since the value of electric potential as the positive terminal of a cell is same as the potential at point A, and the negative potential value means negative terminal value is same as point B, as the positive terminal electric potential is same as the electric potential of A, and same electric potential which is here in negative terminal is same as at B. So that time we will see here the potential difference V, which is equals to VA minus VB, means these are the potential terminal difference between them, and this potential difference is across the resistance R. So this value VA minus VB is equal to V is equal to IR formula. By V is equal to IR formula, we can write it by this way. V is equals to IR. So in next time what happens? V is equals to IR. Got it, student? Now see, if we think about the current value here, the value of current here we have from the first relation, which is equal to, now see from the equation first and second, what we can change here, if we think about the value of internal resistance, because here we will observe the value of I, which is equals to E over R plus R by using this condition, but here if we want to know about the internal resistance, we will substitute the value of I, which is equal to V upon R from the second equation to first equation, and we will get the final result of internal resistance. See here, I in place of I will write V upon R is equal to epsilon R plus R. By cross multiplication we will get the value of small r, which is equal to R plus R is equal to epsilon R over V. Now here we will use the formula epsilon R over V minus R by moving this value here. So R is taken as common, epsilon over V minus 1. So this is the value of internal resistance of cell. If we have given the external resistance R and the value of epsilon and also the value of the terminal potential difference V, or you can write this formula R is equals to R, this one also. So this is the internal resistance of a cell. Got it, student? So in this case we have discussed about the terminal potential difference, EMF of cell and the internal resistance of cell, and after that I will discuss with you about one numerical based on it. So listen, before that I will tell you about the special condition which I have already discussed with you. If I explain this relation V is equals to E minus IR much more, if suppose I is equals to 0, we know very well if I is equal to 0 by this relation, then we will get V is equal to epsilon. It means that if there is no current is drawn by the cell to the circuit, that time the terminal potential difference gives the maximum value which is equal to the EMF of cell, and which we will measure with the help of voltmeter by applying the terminal of voltmeter or the patch cords of the voltmeter to the terminal of the cell. So this is the condition which I can explain easily with the help of you. And one mark question, the value of V always less than the value of epsilon or E or EMF. Okay students, so this one is the numerical which is based on today's topic, in which we will calculate the internal resistance and the current in the given circuit. The diagram is shown in front of you and the given statement is written here. A cell of EMF 4.4 volt and the internal resistance small r is connected to a closed circuit of the resistance 10 ohm, and the potential difference, the terminal is 12.12 volt. Calculate the current and the internal resistance of the cell. So as you know that the derivation which I have explained before it very well, you know very well the value of I we can get it by V upon R as the potential. V upon R means the potential difference across the resistance R as the same as the potential difference across the positive and negative terminal of the cell respectively. So by this we will calculate the value of I, which is equals to V upon R. V we have here 12 volt and R we have given 10 ohm. So we will get the value of current, this one, ampere. So after this we want to use the value of internal resistance R, and the formula for internal resistance is, you know it very well, over this into R, and we will see the value which we have here. Right now the value is 14.4 minus this value V12 upon 12 into the resistance given us 10 ohm. We will see it is equals to 2.212 into 10. So we will see the value here. The value here, this one, this cancel out, 12 1 ja decimal, 12 10 100 12 8 ja 1.8 around. So the value is 1.8 ohm. The internal resistance value is 1.8 ohm. Got it? We will talk here about the charging of a cell. Discharging we have already discussed, in which the current is drawn from the positive terminal to the negative terminal of a cell by the consumption through the conductor. Got it? But here when we talk about the discharging, means charging of cell, the next topic after the numerical, the next topic is charging of a cell. See student, the relationship between V, EMF E and internal resistance R for the charging of a cell. When we talk here about the charging of cell, we know very well that time we will connect the positive terminal of cell, supposed to be this is our charger. The positive terminal of cell will connect to the positive terminal of charger, and the negative terminal of cell will connect to the negative terminal of charger. So this is our positive, negative, this one is positive, negative. So that time the current will flow like this. Got it? It means that from the previous diagram you have seen when the discharging occurs, that time the current will flow in the circuit like this, supposed to be R, means here the current will move in negative terminal. You can see current will move toward the negative terminal. In charging, the current will away from the negative terminal. It is very twisting point. When the current is toward the negative terminal, means that time the EMF will be positive. Kindly note down this point. When the current will move away from the negative terminal, the EMF will be negative in this time. We will discuss the all things, means we will use this thing when we talk here about, we will talk here about the KCL law. Okay, so this one is the point. So here, as we know that this is the condition of discharging of a cell, and this one is the charging of a cell. So that time we know that initially here in discharging, which we have already discussed, V is less than epsilon, means EMF of cell. Means that in case of discharging, the energy of the battery goes down as more and more we use it. But here in case of charging, it will store a charge. Means that we are charging the battery, we are charging the cell through the battery. So that time this terminal potential difference is greater than the EMF of cell, then this battery, this cell will charge. So here the relation V is equal to E minus IR, means EMF minus R. But here in opposite case, in case of charging, we will have a relation epsilon plus IR. Okay, and here student, the difference of E minus V, we know that very well, V is greater than E, so the difference E minus V will be negative, and this negative difference is equals to here negative IR. So this difference is called lost voltage, or loss of voltage, loss in voltage, because it is in negative. Got it? So this one is the formulas for charging and discharging of a cell. This is used for charging of a cell, this is used for discharging of a cell.